Tonight we're going to take a look at the resolutions we made 6 months ago. Now that we're halfway through the year and 6 months since the New Year's ball dropped, we want to look at those resolutions and promises that we made. Recently I had the opportunity to meet with Dr. Michael Sachs, a professor at Temple University, to discuss the most popular resolutions that people make and what has happened to them. And here's what he had to share with us. So welcome, Dr. Sachs.
Thank you very much
for joining us. So talk with us about the psychology of keeping resolutions and why some people do keep them and others don't. So please share your thoughts.
You know, a new year, certainly, you know, you've had the holidays and so on. People often tend to indulge a little bit. They get some time to relax and so on, and maybe they put on a few extra pounds who have just been a bit sedentary, and they say, you know, good, now, you know, January 1st is here and I'm ready to begin, you know, an exercise program and you know, get back in shape and lose a little bit of weight and so on. So in that sense, it seems like the sort of perfect time to begin. One of the messages that I'd like to leave with people is that, you know, there's nothing wrong with every day, in a sense, being a new year. It should be the start of a new year.
Today with us in studio, we have Diane Adams with the Alliance Counseling Center and a college student from Lafayette College, Melanie Shore. So Diane, we're going to start with you as the professional. Why is it that we want to make these promises and commitments at the beginning of the year? And also, why is it so hard sometimes for us to keep them?
Well, people make New Year's resolutions, and some people make it as wishful thinking, and other people make it a commitment to make some change in their life because they recognize that something in their life they need to change. When it's wishful thinking, then it's more passive in nature. When it's more of a commitment, that takes on more of an active role.
Well, one of the resolutions I chose to make was to work out more, which again is probably a generic resolution that a lot of people make. However, when I do it, I set myself little rewards at the end. The rewards don't involve donuts or anything. But I do, if I do work out one day, I'll say, oh, okay, then I can have this as a reward at the end of the week. And I find that when I don't work out on a certain day, I grow tired towards about 4 or 5 o'clock. It happened one day I didn't work out and I needed to take a 20-minute nap. And it was just, I feel more refreshed and I feel very accomplished and ready to start the day.
We're now joined in studio by Carol Josell and Chris Yarnell as people that are looking at resolutions that they may have made 6 months ago and where they are now. What are your observations and your thoughts about as a person who studied this and paying attention to it closely?
I think one of the biggest problems with resolutions, I know a lot of people who have stopped making them because they never keep them, is that they're just very big, like I'm going to lose 30 pounds by February. Students will write in September, I'm going to be an A student, I'm going to get straight A's. It's inevitable if you ask the kids, what do you want to accomplish this year? And by October, the kids have slipped, and a lot of people just, it's too hard, I can't do it. So the first thing you need to know about goals is they have to be reasonable, and then you need to monitor them. You know, I put sticky notes all over the house, you know, don't eat that cheesecake. Keep your goals in mind, keep them small, set dates so that you have certain time limits, instead of just this kind of nebulous, I'm going to lose 20 pounds sometime.
Going against like New Year's resolutions, stuff like that, I have what's more like a life plan, like I want to go to Ireland, I want to teach English in Japan, that kind of stuff. But like that's just preset for me. I knew I've always wanted to do it. It's in my major at Lafayette. And but with New Year's resolutions, like I wanted to get straight A's, like she said. And me and my friend, we had
How did you do?
2 A's and 2 B's.
Well, that's good.
So I got halfway there.
There you go. That's wonderful.
But me and my friend set up a schedule, like we were going to go running certain days. But like things come up, you get to study, there's a test, there's a party somewhere.
Life happens.
Life happens. And you go against it, and then you get lazy. And that it's just kind of part of the game that you have to deal with. And I don't know, New Year's resolutions is more like what the people want to change about themselves and not what they want to do for like the rest of their lives. So.